Jenna and I are exhausted, so we need a delicious and hearty meal to rejuvenate us. And even though it was kind of late this night, we could have taken it simple and ordered takeout, but no, we're gonna cook. Jenna is making a crispy pork belly, so she started off rubbing some 5-spice on it before boiling it for 10 minutes, and then stabbing the skin with the fork before putting some vinegar and baking soda on top. We want that really crispy pork belly, so in a pan with some oil, we're gonna put the skin side first, and we're gonna cook for around 20 minutes so that the pork belly gets juicy and the skin gets super crispy. Once the meat is done cooking, you're gonna let that rest before slicing it up, and it should be very tender. Because it was a lazy night, Jenna was just gonna make the pork belly with maybe a few other side dishes and keep it simple, but she ended up making 3 more sides, one being this tofu, and the second being eggs and tomato. When making this, Jenna always cooks the eggs first, and don't cook them too much. You want them to be cooked but not overly cooked because you're gonna put them back in the pan. And with eggs and tomato, Jenna loves adding a little bit of ketchup for that extra touch of flavor. Now, we were gonna stop there, but Jenna decided to also cook up some Napa cabbage. Just a quick, simple stir fry that took literally less than 5 minutes. The reason why Jenna and I are so exhausted is because we've had a lot of work on our plate recently, so we end our work day around 8 p.m. this night. But this meal was exactly what we needed. And this meal hit diffy with a side of Coke Zero. Now let's assemble the perfect bite with some rice and pork belly. The pork belly was perfectly chewy and the skin had a nice crunch. As for my first bite, I went for tomato and egg and Napa cabbage, and these two dishes were delicious put together.